People say that you can tell how great a #1 draft pick will be in the NBA by how that specific player produces on the court in their first game. I'm a person that believes that as well, because if a #1 draft pick produces to the level that he was drafted in the NBA, it shows that the player is confident and is not afraid of anything, because the NBA is the highest level that a player can play on in basketball, and the NBA is the best league in the world, and you are not playing in a league among boys anymore, you are playing in a league among men. The NBA is the hardest level to play on in basketball. Plus, when you are a #1 draft pick, there's a lot of pressure on that player to play to his #1 draft status. So if you perform well in your first game, to me, you pass the test. I believe that you will be great in the NBA. Basically what Kenny Smith said. Take a look.
I said, a great player is going to make an imprint in his first game. I don't know what it's going to be. And it happened to be 4 threes. If it wasn't going to be that, it was going to be 4 blocks in a row. It was going to be 4 assists in a row. Great players find a way to make an impact in the game. And I said, if he's going to be great, this is too big a moment for him not to make an impact. And I was like, I'm wondering what it's going to be. And if Shaq was playing in that game, he's going to have 4 dunks. He might have hit 4 threes. He would have done something to change the magnitude of the game and let you know he's a great player.
Even if that #1 draft pick doesn't end up becoming a superstar after having an amazing first game, at least he will become a star to me. But with all of this being said, before I get deeper into the video, I'd like to shout out KJ's Court and Official Romp 2.0. They make YouTube videos about basketball like myself. And even though you are a fan of my content, don't be afraid to go over and take a look at their channel. Also, very close friends of mine created an Instagram page to raise awareness about Alzheimer's disease. So if you know a person that is suffering from the disease, don't be afraid to follow their Instagram page, Fight Against AD, and to share that person's story. And it would be great if you support them as well. But with all of this being said, it's Core Insights 95 digging down to the core and giving you my insight on this specific topic for this video. Stay tuned.
23, ain't playing dirty, feeling like James, I'm Brown worthy. Barely got numbers, but feel like a legend. Next side of the Western with Claremont the second. My family hungry, my homies is hungry. Remember we're starving and using the oven.
There's a reason why I made my own video game covers of Zion Williamson and put it beside 2K's cover of LeBron James in past 2K games in my thumbnail, and I titled this video the way that I titled it because that's how special I feel that Zion will be in the NBA. He will be video game cover worthy. The cycle will continue. That's how great I think that he'll be. No player will ever be selected to be on a video game cover for a basketball game if you are not a star or superstar. I believe Zion will be just as great as LeBron, or maybe even greater. Who knows? Here's the proof that Zion will be something special. Only 7 other #1 draft picks in the NBA since LeBron James was drafted #1 back in 2003 has put on a great performance in their NBA debut, and Zion is one of them. Back on November 3rd in 2004, Dwight Howard scored 12 points, had 3 steals, 4 blocks, 2 assists, and 10 rebounds in a win against the Milwaukee Bucks when he was on the Orlando Magic 93-92. Now look at what Dwight Howard has accomplished throughout his NBA career. Dwight's NBA career is very underrated. On October 27th back in 2010, Blake Griffin scored 20 points, had 1 steal, 4 assists, and 14 rebounds in a loss against the Portland Trail Blazers when he was on the LA Clippers 98-88. Then look at what Blake has accomplished throughout his NBA career. I feel like Blake's NBA career would have been a lot better if he wasn't injured so often. The third player is Anthony Davis. On October 31st back in 2012, he scored 21 points, had 1 steal, 1 block, and 7 rebounds in a loss against the San Antonio Spurs 99-95 when he was on the New Orleans Hornets, who are now called the New Orleans Pelicans. So far in his career, Anthony has been doing great things, as you can see on the screen right now, and he'll probably win a ring very soon. The fourth player is KarlAnthony Towns. On October 28th back in 2015, he scored 14 points, had 1 assist, and 12 rebounds in a win against the LA Lakers 112-111. Karl has been doing some great things in his career, as you can see on the screen, but in order for him to accomplish greater things, he either has to decide to force Minnesota to build a team around him or force a trade, or decide to leave when he becomes a free agent because he's wasting his time on Minnesota. The team is not going anywhere at all and no time soon. The fifth player is Ben Simmons. On October 18th back in 2017, he scored 18 points, had 2 steals, 1 block, 5 assists, and 10 rebounds in a loss against the Washington Wizards 120-115. So far in Ben's career, he's been pretty decent, as you can see on the screen screen right now, I believe he'll be a great player in the future, but the 76ers organization has to build around him properly in order for his career to be able to get to the next level. I feel like people blame his jump shot too much for the 76ers shortcomings in the playoffs, and not only in the playoffs in general, when it's actually not his fault. The sixth player is DeAndre Atten. On October 17th back in 2018, he scored 18 points, had 1 steal, 1 block, 6 assists, and 10 rebounds in a win against the Dallas Mavericks 121-100. In the future, I believe that DeAndre will be great as well, but he's just on the wrong team. But hopefully things turn around positively for the Phoenix Suns, because it's such a waste to draft a future Hall of Famer and things don't work out for the team he's drafted to and for himself as well, in terms of being in a successful organization or specifically winning a championship with them. And last but definitely not least, Zion Williamson. 2 weeks and 2 days ago in his NBA debut, he scored 22 points, had 3 assists and 7 rebounds, and shot 100% from the 3-point line by going 4 for 4 from the 3-point line, and shot 8 for 11 from the field, which resulted in a total of 72.7% from the field in just 18 minutes, and scored 17 of those points in the fourth quarter in 3 minutes and 8 seconds after scoring just 5 in the first half, and going into the fourth quarter with just 5 points scored. And what's even crazier is that he did this on minutes restriction, because he was out for 3 months after he did surgery to repair his torn meniscus that he suffered late last year in October. That's just crazy. At the time of the recording of this video, so far through 7 games, Zion is averaging 19.6 points, 2.1 assists, and 8 rebounds, shooting 44.4% from the 3-point line and 54.6% from the field, playing just 27.1 minutes per game. This is just a prediction, but this is what I think that Zion's stats will look like by the end of the season, and how his stats will look like in the near future over the next few seasons and in the playoffs as well. And I believe that Zion will definitely be a multiple-time All-Star, and he will have the potential to win multiple Defensive Player of the Year awards and multiple MVP awards and win more than 1 championship. I like the way that the New Orleans Pelicans are built right now. All the organization has to do is build around these 4 players: Zion himself, Brandon Ingram, Lonzo Ball, and Nickeil Alexander-Walker the right way, by adding a piece here and there. And hopefully these 4 players stay healthy. And if things are done the right way, I believe that this team will be championship contenders in the near future, with Zion being the team's leader. I also think that Jrue Holiday won't be a part of the Pelicans' future. He will be gone really soon. Why I mentioned Nickeil? Because I believe that Jrue is stunting Nickeil's growth, because they both play the same positions. They are combo guards, and I feel he's taking minutes away from Nickeil. I will also be making a video about how I think the future will be looking for the Pelicans very soon. But with all of this being said, this is how great I think that Zion will be in the NBA. But that's it for the video, guys, and like I always say, please like and subscribe and hit that notification button, and comment below. Tell me what you think. Your opinion matters. And follow me on my Twitter and Instagram accounts. It's the same name as my YouTube channel name. And share this video. Peace.
I eat my chips with no dip and my popcorn. I catch a bit, I rearrange. I like change, but for all, I can't say the same. Not all change is good, sometimes it's bad to be different. Keep your mind open, birds will build a nest in it. Tweets no longer get to me, I never signed out. I'm at a point in my life that I wish I was blind. I don't want my mom to be a story to my kids. Doctor says she only got a few months to live, so I pray to God he give her another chapter, or let her into his kingdom up in her life after. I wanna go back to Milo in my sippy cup, instead of stupid charges that Fido was thinking of. Brother went to pay the bill, now I just count them. 20 years old, begging for a youth fountain. And if mama goes, then I hope to be found in a grave, hopefully next to hers one day. Now I feel all my life I cried over nothing. Mama put extra sugar in my tea when I was fussing. Grew up understood why pops is always cussing. Then I only hope that my knowledge would go, so she don't have to face my face of disappointment. Hear me ask why she chose that choice of employment. Never was illegal in the eyes of the law, but she arguably a felon in the eyes of God. Still, that doesn't change our powerful connection. My relationship with mama can never be messed with, even if she chose the path of sin to the end. Though it means after death I'll never see her again. Rain, rain, don't go away. My tears need to hide, sun can shine another day.
day.